So, was there anything eventful that happened this week for you guys?
Yeah. You were there, Miles, and you were there, Scott. I had a dream.
What was
Is
your
this the
dream?
Wizard of Oz or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a dream. Yeah. Well, what else happened this week other than what we want to talk about?
Didn't you get a dog?
I did. I got a puppy.
Yeah.
I got a new puppy, an Australian Shepherd. She's a red merle, and her name is Harley, as in Harley Quinn, because...
You're a loser?
Yep. And it goes with my other dog, Odin.
No, you're not a loser.
No, I'm not.
I just want to tell you,
It's
you're
just
not
so...
a loser.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's adorable. 12 weeks old, and she has razors in her mouth.
Yeah.
Is she tearing everything
Kind of
up?
a demon. No, she tries to go for my shoes right now, but she stops when I say. So
That's
it's going to
good.
be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun.
You're gonna put her through training school like you did with
Yeah,
her?
we'll do the puppy school thing
Nice.
again and get her going on that. So yeah, it's going to be more of a work training Odin to be okay with her. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting used to. He figured it out that she lives there now. So he's like, she's still here.
Oh, she's not visiting.
Yeah.
Just for a little while. She's here permanently.
Yeah.
She's eating my food.
No, we're stopping that now. So she was about trying to go to his food, but I think it's because she was so like trying to fight for food with her siblings all the time. But now she's calmed down with that. So
Cool.
it's cool. That was my big event.
Where'd you get her?
Actually drove like freaking 2 hours away into somewhere in Hickory. Yeah, like literally in BFE. Like we actually were on our way there, and I told like we were following the guy to his house because we met him at a restaurant, and he didn't even get out of the car. He just pulls up, waves his hand to follow him, and we go. And I was just like, okay, text
Weird.
my sister right now. Text Kaylin. Drop a pin where we are. And I was like, his license plate is this, and tell her if we don't call her back in an hour
You're
to call the
abducted in
police.
plain
Last
sight.
known location.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Abducted in plain sight.
2. Yeah. 2. We thought we were getting a dog.
We found something else.
Yeah, apparently, we're being taken over by aliens. And we have to procreate.
We're trying to
with
take
them.
her germs.
Oh, dang aliens.
But yeah, so
Scott, anything eventful? Did you happen to sit on anything?
I want you to think about it real hard.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
You don't-
That's embarrassing because as you get older,
Yeah.
things start dropping lower.
You're talking about
You're
it.
I know.
talking
I just
about
can't help it.
If I was a listener, I'd be like, he sat on his nuts.
It's a possibility.
If I was to guess,
yeah,
he sat on his crotch.
it can happen, guys. It's going to happen to you. It's going to happen.
I believe you.
I've already done
For
it.
some weird thing, it just elongates down there as you get older. I guess it's just gravity.
So
just takes over.
the older you get, you turn into Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, totally.
Well, that's kind of cool. He's a superhero.
Have you ever
I
seen
just
Schindler's
hope
List?
I just don't want anybody cutting me
Schindler's
open
List.
and figuring out what's on the inside.
Because there's nothing. You're hollow. You have no soul.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty gooey. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pure fat.
No, I bet there's like rainbows and unicorns
What?
inside Scott.
You think there's rainbows and unicorns?
And
I
you?
think it's more like Lucky Charms cereal. Just a bunch of marshmallows.
Chicken grease.
And grease, yeah.
Nice.
What about you, Miles?
Excuse me.
I sat on myself. So what's yours?
That's all he's like, my week consisted of sitting on myself. All right, Miles, how about you? Well, you had a cool
I did a
event.
wrestling movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cool. I'm like broke out from baby oil. Apparently, I'm
Happens to the best of us.
apparently I'm allergic
It
to
does.
baby oil.
It ain't the, you
Or
ain't
it
the
could have
only
been
one.
just I definitely. So when I sent you that video,
Yeah.
Justin, of me like sliding into the ring,
Which
with
was
the
dope.
with the chair,
I thought
yeah,
that was like that took a lot of work to get you in the
Oh, dude,
chair
it was-
sliding in sync.
yeah,
I
it was
like, that's-
nerve wracking because there's very little space.
I know. I mean, you can easily break your
Oh,
fingers or hand.
Oh no, dude! I was afraid that chair was gonna hit the rope and hit me right in the teeth.
Yeah, break your face.
But
it doesn't matter.
The first couple of times that I was doing it, they wanted me to be shirtless.
Oh,
and
yeah.
because I didn't have a shirt that didn't have graphic tees on it with me.
Yeah.
And didn't have like graphics on it.
Yeah.
And so I was doing it with my shirt off.
Right.
And dude, my skin was on the mat.
Oh.
And I was like, yo, I ain't doing this anymore. Because you see that? I'm one with the mat.
Oh my God.
So, like, yeah, part of my belly's, like, got mat rash.
Yeah, you got
bet.
the raspberries
So,
everywhere.
Yeah.
Was this pre or post baby oil?
That was pre. Because they
So
wouldn't.
did the baby oil help?
It would have helped,
It
yeah.
would have
But they
helped.
wouldn't. He was like, oh, we're just going to wait. And I'm like, no, dude. Like, okay, fine. And so I ended up actually taking my Vigilante Club shirt and
Nice.
turning it inside out.
Oh, really?
And so I wore that.
Oh,
in it,
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that was fun. You know, we weren't going to wrestle at all.
Yeah.
We were just going to, like, fake a couple of moves. But we ended up choreographing an entire fight.
Nice.
And so now I'm pretty sore.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
figured that. I mean,
Were you get-
Because
where
all
you
that
work?
is like 2x6s, 2x8s.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like a metal frame underneath, and then they've got those long 2x6, 2x8s stretched out.
Yeah.
And dude, you talk about whiplash.
Oh,
Flat
yeah.
backing on that, like the front muscles on my neck.
Yeah, because you got to.
Ugh,
Yeah, it
trying to
takes a
keep
lot
my
to
head
your
from
body-
hitting.
Imagine
So where
what
you
those
guys were
wrestlers
naked? Is that what you're saying?
The wrestlers, though, man,
They
they
wear
go through
wear
that
pants
every week, every
Yeah,
night.
like
Yeah.
That's
I
insane.
have a newfound respect for pro wrestling.
Oh yeah, man.
I
know
already
you
had
spent
mad
a
respect.
day goofing around on a mat where these guys, that's their job to
Yeah,
make it
where they
look.
do it like 3 or 4 times a week.
Jeez. And then think about the stunts that they do, like jumping off the top of the cage and stuff.
It's insane.
Yeah, I know. You didn't even jump off the top rope or anything. To
Well,
feel
I
that.
did, but not on camera
Oh.
because I wasn't about to do it because I didn't have any like mats on the floor.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to chance it.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's cool.
yeah,
I think we all had eventful weeks.
yeah.
Scott.
I mean, can
I did. It was very eventful.
and that all happened within a span of like 4 days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we saw each other on Thursday, and
did.
today is Tuesday, and we saw each other on Thursday when we saw Captain
Marvel.
That was cute.
Is that in sync a little?
Oh yeah. Bye bye bye.
Yeah, we actually got to go see. We actually all saw Captain Marvel together at the premiere, so that was dope.
Yeah.
I was really excited that we actually got to go to the premiere because usually I'm like working Thursdays, so that worked out for all three of us.
Yeah, and
dope.
that was the first time that I stepped back into the theater that I used to work at.
Yeah,
And
tell
that
it.
place sucks. Even more now.
yeah. Well,
Yeah. Oh,
You're
and
out
I
of it.
bought tickets. Okay, get this. I buy tickets and I try to get a refund, and Regal Cinemas has set it up to where the minute the movie starts, not the movie, I'm sorry, the trailers start, you can't get a refund.
which is just crazy.
That's dumb.
It's in-
I haven't even watched the feature.
Yeah.
I bought tickets in the wrong area.
yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I'll
Yep.
just, when I get to the theater, I'll get a refund
Yeah.
because Scott purchased the right ones. And so,
Thanks, Scott.
I'm an adult.
don't
Shots fired.
even.
I'm not an adult.
Oh God.
I'm older than you, but I'm not an adult.
Adulting is hard.
I hate it.
I hate it. Anyways, Captain
Yeah.
Marvel,
Yeah.
back to something good.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was excellent.
It was fun.
A lot
was-
of fun.
And, you know, there was a lot of, not controversy, but a lot of buzz around it going in like, this movie is going to suck. Like, it's not going to be good. Is it
Yeah.
is it necessary to have this movie? Is it just kind of there as filler until we have Endgame
Yeah.
kind of thing, you know? And so,
I think that movie punched all that stuff in the face. Though.
oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
the 7th highest grossing Marvel film.
Wow.
And it grossed like 455 million
Worldwide.
worldwide
Yeah.
Wow.
opening
That's insane.
weekend.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It killed.
Yeah.
And you've got so many. I mean, I don't even know where to really start, other than the fact that it has such a fantastic cast.
Yeah. The cast
Yeah.
was stellar, man.
Some people that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
You know, we've definitely seen Brie Larson, but
Brie Larson,
everybody was kind
Samuel
of like,
Jackson.
yeah,
Oh, what's the villain? Oh, crud. I always forget that actor's name.
he was in.
Star Wars.
He was in Rogue One. He was
Rogue
Krennic
One.
in Rogue One.
Oh, no. Well, spoilers. No.
What?
The
Why is
bad
that-
guy?
Yeah, he's in Rogue One, bro.
He's not. Spoilers. We're going to spoil this. He's not really the bad guy.
Well, I know, but what you're led to believe.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to pull up the cast right now.
But yes, I know
yeah.
who you're talking about. Yes, that
Right.
guy.
The guy that played the bad guy.
Up until
In
the turning
Rogue
point.
One.
Yes, the bad guy in Rogue One. He's in it.
Krennic.
But no, the real bad guy.
Well,
He
Jude
was
Law.
Jude Law. There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's who I was thinking of.
And
Yeah.
Ronan is there too at one
Yeah,
point.
which was dope. Ronan, man, I
so-
loved seeing him again. You know, last time we saw him was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
So
Dance off, bud.
that was really cool.
The CGI was pretty well done.
Yeah.
I think besides Infinity War, I think it, like, the graphics wise,
Yeah.
it was beautifully done.
Yeah, very well done.
The segments when what's her name? Like her not it's
Carol
Captain
Danvers,
Yeah.
Veers.
Veers, yeah.
Yeah,
Carol Danvers
Veers.
is a really name.
Yeah. So when she was talking to the
AI.
yeah, what is it called?
The Supreme Intelligence.
The Supreme Intelligence. Whenever she was talking to the Supreme Intelligence, I thought that was, like, really pretty.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know, just that concept that
Yeah.
they came up with was really cool.
One of my favorite parts of the entire thing was that it mostly took place in the 90s, or all of it pretty much took place in the 90s.
95,
and,
I think.
It was awesome, you know, because it was just really cool seeing, you know, your first introduction to her coming to Earth again was crashing into a Blockbuster, and you know that just flooded back memories of being a kid, and you know kids today, they don't know this, they don't know what Blockbuster was about.
Going
they don't
into
get
a
it.
movie store,
Yeah,
and walking
so just
around.
seeing that, and then all those VHSs, you know,
Yeah.
just stacked up with. You know, oh God, it was just awesome.
VHS.
Yeah, VHS.
Not
No
DVD,
DVDs.
It was VHS.
What's a DVD?
You know, I was
what
on
mean?
I was on set this past weekend, and a kid called it a VCR.
Get out.
You mean VHS?
Just get out.
He was
kid.
like, "Oh yeah, but I got a VCR." I was like, "Nice save, kid."
Yeah, cool. And I've got a brain. Shut up.
But yeah, and that was something we talked about after the movie. Was like, how did they get the rights?
The rights to all those
know,
movies. And
Maybe it's not that
posters.
expensive, but they had so many. They had so many
Hook.
movies.
Freaking Hook, Babe, True Romance.
True
They
romance.
did kind of run past it pretty quickly, though. So,
But I mean, I was
you
looking
can-
at them.
Yeah, you can see.
And
what
you could
they
see, I
are.
mean, it's legitimate movies and stuff. I was like, oh wow, this is cool. So the time that the movie takes place was really fun, and I felt like the film actually, the progress of the movie and the way it was filmed, felt like a '90s movie in a way. In the beginning, the way it was like oddly paced in the beginning.
I like to. I think this movie felt like when I saw Iron Man,
Yeah,
because it
Fresh.
felt fresh.
yeah,
And it felt like, you think because it's involving space and everything.
It felt isolated.
Yeah.
yeah. It did.
Yeah. Definitely. Sorry.
Well, like Scott, you said, you know, right after the movie, and we all were walking out talking. I remember you saying like, I didn't feel like I was watching a Marvel film,
yeah.
which
Yeah, it was
which
just
made
like
it feel really
Doctor
cool.
Strange or Ant-Man. Like,
Yeah.
those didn't feel like
Monstrous movie.
Yeah.
right.
Speaking of, just a quick thing, Doctor Strange is hard to beat for me, honestly. Like, to me, that one holds the title of one of the best Marvel films they've ever made. Me personally, I
Yeah.
just really enjoyed it.
Well, you know, after I watched that, I went home and I ended up watching Infinity War
Yeah,
again. I was like, and I haven't watched Infinity War since the theater.
me either. I've
and
only
I
seen
watched
it
it
the one
again
time.
because I was kind of scared that I
Yeah.
was gonna not like it as much.
Yeah,
But I still liked it as much. And then knowing that she's coming
yeah,
made me go, man, they're gonna have some issues now, man. 'Cause I could just see her going full on right against Thanos and just don't.
yep.
Yeah.
Because she is powerful.
She
By the end
is.
of that movie, man.
And see, but going into this one, I had no knowledge of
Right.
Captain Marvel. I didn't know anything about her, and that's a good thing to say for this film. Scott owning a comic book store, he can straight up tell you this movie did a good job of introducing people that did not know that character. They
That's
introduced her a very good way. You understand her background, her story. You walk out of there like, okay, when's the next one? You're like, okay, I want more of her.
Here's what I question coming into Endgame is it's been 24 years
Yeah, something like
since
that.
she went away.
Yes.
And like what kind of person is she now?
Yeah.
She's
You know,
seen some
she's
stuff.
seen some stuff.
Yeah.
Like
A lot of stuff.
And that's what I hope we get flickers of it because I loved her spunk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope that she doesn't have too much of a hard edge, to her coming in. And that I think knowing Brie Larson and how much fun she did have with it in this movie, I think she's still going to bring that.
Yeah.
But it also falls on the direction. Are they going to like,
Well, I mean, not to just like completely jump to the end of this movie, but the after credit scene, there's two of them, but the one where it shows her, showing
with the
up.
pager,
showing up
stops.
the pager and all that stuff. She shows up at the end of the film with Captain America, Falcon,
Rhodey.
who?
Rhodey.
Rhodey and Black Widow.
And Bruce.
And Bruce Banner. So like the pager stops working. They're like, what happened? What's going on? Like try to reboot it, try to get another battery on it, whatever you got to do. And it's Samuel L. Jackson's character. It's his pager from her. And then all of a sudden she's just standing behind him. And she just says, "Where's Fury?"
Yeah.
And you can tell, but the tone, like we just watched an entire movie of what you're saying, Miles, is her with that spunk. She feels good.
Discovering
she's
her
fresh.
powers, and she's like, okay, I'm going to go finish this thing.
I'm
She's
badass.
military, though.
Yeah, and she's military.
She's driven. She knows that she has a sense of duty and she has to get it done.
Yeah,
And doesn't back down.
yeah,
She definitely didn't back down on
And I mean,
anything.
you can tell in that moment, in that scene,
Yes.
that she's like,
business.
after 24 years,
Yeah.
this pager finally went off.
And
This
she's
is
like-
some serious
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
And the cool thing too is like I question the idea of does she even know who they are?
No,
Of course
she has
not.
no
You don't
idea.
think
Because she's
so?
the first one.
Well, but I don't know. Has Fury not kept her in the loop
Well,
somehow?
I
or-
wouldn't
I
think
wouldn't
so.
think so. With
I don't know.
with that,
That's my question.
yeah,
I don't know.
with that kind of reaction, I don't gather that she has.
I felt aggression, not aggression towards Cap and them from her, but like she literally did not care who they were, rather than you have my friend's pager, and I don't
where's
know
he
who
at?
you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I got from it, because she was like, "Where's Fury?" and like she looked pissed and worried, but pissed, and I was like,
Yeah.
"This is going to be cool because this is going to bring a very dominating dynamic into a group that is cohesive."
Yeah, because all
like they all get each other and like each other, and here comes Captain Marvel, who is clearly the most powerful
they're
one
at
out of
her
all of them.
mercy anyways, because that's kind of their last resort.
Yeah,
They don't know what to do.
no,
Half the population's gone.
she's their
and
savior.
they're left with this pager, and it stopped working.
Mm-hmm.
She shows up after it stops working.
Yeah.
She's going to explain everything that's going on with that. I've been gone for 24 years, and you guys magically appear.
Yeah,
Like, and you guys are superheroes.
yeah,
She doesn't know that.
Yeah.
yeah,
And so to her coming in on this, maybe they're holding him captive,
yeah.
That's
That's yeah, it just felt like she was.
It'll probably be a lot of, in comic books where there's always that hero
Clash.
against another hero for a minute where
Yeah.
they're like, oh, well, you're obviously a bad guy.
yeah.
Yeah. But I'm
She'll
sorry
probably
to
think
change
that
this.
they're- What are they called?
What do you mean?
The aliens?
The Kree?
No, the Skrulls.
Yeah, the Skrulls.
Like, no, you're not Captain America.
I mean, yeah, they
What
could
were
be
you gonna
Skrulls. But I was looking at a thing today where they were showing, I think it was, I guess, promo images from the new for Avengers
Oh, wow.
Endgame, and it was like, it was Black Widow and Cap and Hulk,
Yeah,
and Hulk looks more like
Banner.
Bruce Banner, and he actually was wearing clothes.
Oh, like a uniform, like a suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
because I know that I saw rumors where they were saying it's going to be like Professor Hulk.
Oh.
So we're going to get maybe Intelligent Hulk.
Like talking Hulk?
Yeah, like
Because he started to say a little bit more lately.
well, I mean, in Ragnarok,
He talked a lot.
but then now we might get more of a combo of them.
Not
Or they've
like,
kind of met on a middle ground.
yeah, they're more cohesive.
And they show Ronan or Hawkeye, whatever he's going
So
by
can you
now.
explain the change in that real quick? I don't know.
Ronan?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Well, in the comics, at one point, they had the whole Civil War thing, like
Yeah.
similar to the movie, where they had the Registration Act, and some of the Avengers went underground, which was Captain America and Hawkeye and Luke Cage, some of those guys,
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and then Spider-Man switched
Switched.
at one point. But Hawkeye, at one point, it looked like he was dead.
Oh,
So
okay.
he took on another. The first Ronin is actually not even him. It's actually a woman
Oh,
who is a character called Echo, and she's a character from Daredevil's line. But she was part of Avengers for a little while, and then switched to him.
okay.
So, and at one point it was Blade.
Seriously?
Yeah, this is weird. There's been like
So that
four
title
Ronins.
has been passed around. But
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
Daredevil one time.
So do you
was-
think that the Ronin thing is because of the whole house arrest stuff? Because
Probably,
Hawkeye was on
yeah.
house arrest along with Ant-Man and them, and after the whole
well,
Infinity War stuff.
Well, a Ronin means, I think, a samurai without a master.
Yeah.
So, or is that Usagi?
I thought it was Ronin.
Okay. It's
So
something
yeah,
like that. Yeah.
so he's just doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not working for S.H.I.E.L.D. or anything. So.
That's cool. I was just curious because I saw that everybody was blowing up about, oh, he's Ronin now, and I'm like, wait, what changed? So that makes more sense.
Yeah. And then you got, you know, now we go back to Captain Marvel and stuff. She's a powerful character.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how that
Well, for
works.
God's sake, she brought down an entire freaking Kree,
Man.
like not even a spaceship,
Yeah.
a flying
Battle cruiser,
fortress,
basically.
and she brought it down by flying through it.
Yeah.
and just and didn't do anything.
Horizontally.
All she had to do was take out one.
One of
Yeah.
them, and then they all.
And then she goes,
dipped.
fist of palm.
Yeah,
And they're
man.
like, we're out of here.
And so that's another question I had right there was whenever Ronan he's like, we'll come back for their weapon, and the one guy's like, weapon, sir, what do you mean or whatever, and he says the woman,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, that'll be interesting because we already know what happens to Ronan whenever he
Yeah.
goes up against the Guardians.
Yeah.
He well, from what we think or know, he's dead.
Yeah.
So
But there are other accusers in the Kree.
true.
That's kind of like their top police dudes.
Yeah. So my question is like, are they going to continue with Ronan going after her in a sequel that takes place in the, I don't know, the thousands, like 2000s era, or what?
I don't know, but that would be cool though.
That would.
You could totally just do space
Because
stuff
look
with
at
her
you've
with
got
the scrolls and
24
everything.
years. You got 24 years of storytelling right there that you could
Yeah.
fill in.
They could do whatever they want to. in that
Exactly.
time frame. There's so many alien races that Marvel has just sitting
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're going to bring any of that into Endgame and then do a little filler. Since they've already gone back with her in the 90s, I wonder if they'll bounce back in a sequel.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that.
I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, there might be, I don't know. I think there's too much to tackle already within Endgame that I don't think they're going to
Right.
bring in other stuff. They might towards the end, but who knows?
You know, I know this is weird. I'm really very interested in seeing how her interaction with Thor is because
Yeah.
after Infinity War, he's like the most powerful he's ever been.
Absolutely.
And I was like, oh man, after watching it again, after watching Captain Marvel, and she just, when he comes in for the kill on Thanos, and I love when Thanos goes, you should have went for the head.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man. And he's like, oh.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, because he knew he would have won.
Yep.
Would have won.
Yep.
And then she's going to come in. Oh man.
And
if
she's
those
going to
team
go
up,
for the head.
holy crap. Yeah, she'll go for the head.
She'll go for the head.
She ain't going to hold back. She did that to
Yeah.
the Kree.
Yeah. So I'm excited just all around.
Yeah.
Like that movie just built me up so much,
Yeah.
man. I was just like, I went in knowing absolutely nothing, and I will say the beginning pace of the film was a little odd to me. I was like, it kind of just threw you in.
Yeah.
You kind of went in without a life jacket, and you're like, what is going on? Like, I'm very confused. Are we on Earth? Are we on another planet?
You just kind of have to buckle in and go for the ride.
Yeah, you do. And it pays off, though. It pays off.
Yeah, the one thing I would say the beginning didn't throw me off so much as the interrogation scene did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they did such a great job of editing that.
Yeah.
That when she was like, all these memories were coming to the forefront when they're trying to dig in and get all the information out of her. Like, it threw me, like, big time. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, yeah, it took me a few seconds, too, to be like, and then finally when it hit me, I was like, oh, they're digging through her mind, like, looking for stuff.
Yeah, it was really well done.
Yeah. Once you understand,
once you get to the end of it, and you're like,
you're like, oh, that's a really cool way.
They didn't dumb it down for you. That's what I liked. They were like, just like you said, just strap in and go with the ride.
Before, I feel like Marvel was really bad sometimes. I mean, the movies were fine. They've always been fun and good. Marvel just sometimes was just really bad for like trying to hold the viewer's hands and like bring you into these worlds like a infant, like,
and they're finally getting to a point where they're like, oh yeah, we just need to let go.
Because these these stories are just so insane sometimes.
And they should have done it years ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've been doing it up until now.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Doctor
Strange kind of throws you in.
Yeah.
That was one that I first felt was like, whoa, what is going on? But that's cool. Because you figure it out.
You and that stupid phone.
I'm not even looking at it.
I don't even see it.
It's behind me. Look at him. He's looking at his.
Well, I think that's just like one of those things where...
Like a pacifier?
Well, no. Yeah, kind of.
Well, I'm going to look at it now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to look at mine, and there'll just be a bunch of dead air for like 5 minutes.
No.
Thanks, audience members, for tuning in.
So, let's see. What else? Oh, can we talk about the cat named Goose?
The Flarkin?
The Flarkin? Dude.
You do that. I'm going to go to the restroom.
You got to go pee? Okay.
Miles is going to go pee now.
Miles has a Flarkin. Yeah.
He does have a Flarkin.
He does. His name is Damien.
Damien the Flarkin, which is a cat.
I thought that was pretty cool because I didn't know what that was. But as soon as the scroll guy, I forgot his name now, but the one that we're led to believe is the bad guy. Talos. When that cat rubbed up against his leg, he was like
freaked out.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
and they're like, "Dude,
that's a dangerous animal."
Yeah, he's like,
creature.
He's like, that's not a cat.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, what is that?" Because then at that point, you were just finding out that Brie Larson's mentor was an alien.
Yeah,
and she didn't know it.
Yeah.
So like, you're like, "Oh wow, her mentor had a pet creature that's not even a cat."
And then you had Nick Fury just loving
the cat.
Like in that interaction with him and the cat.
Yeah.
And Nick Fury, this is the closest we've really had to a Nick Fury movie in a way, because he was pretty much second billing in it.
Absolutely. I feel like you saw.
It was almost a buddy cop movie.
Yeah, it really was. Truly, yeah. I hadn't thought about that. It really was a buddy cop movie. But yeah, the cat just and. He loves the cat the whole dang movie, and then you find out, oh, this cat is the reason that Fury has an eye patch.
Yeah,
it's not all these cool stories everybody passes around.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. I'll be fine.
Oh no!
Oh God! Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I really I enjoyed Nick Fury a lot in that movie.
Yeah, Fury was Samuel L. Jackson, and the way that they did the CGI to, de-age him.
Yeah, but that CGI was not enough to cover up his hop-along run.
Well,
oh man, when he's running
physically, they should have just had a double in those moments.
Yeah, but have you ever seen older movies with Samuel Jackson running?
Yeah.
He runs like that too.
Not that bad. Really?
I didn't notice it that much.
I did.
I guess I was just looking for it.
I wasn't looking for it. I enjoy
maybe I'm just that guy. Maybe I'm...
Well,
I'm going to watch this guy run.
You're a filmmaker. You make films.
I think there's other people who don't make films that might have noticed that.
I noticed it.
It can't be as bad as the Flash.
You make a
and the
lot of
Justice League.
amateur films.
No,
Nothing
it's
is as
not
bad
as
as
bad
that
as.
one.
No, Grant Gustin running? Or
God.
Oh no,
No. Oh, yeah. Just
Ezra Miller.
No, Ezra Miller's run in Justice League the movie.
Is-
Good
I'm
Oh.
a hockey skater.
God, yeah,
even
he
that.
really is. Oh my God, I've never thought about it. He looks like a speed skater.
He's
Yeah,
a speed skater.
That's what I meant.
That's
Not a
exactly
hockey
what he looks like.
Yeah.
Man, somebody lied to him saying that looks good.
Yeah, just don't tell him.
Yeah,
They were just like,
Snyder's back there like, yeah, Ezra, keep it up.
We'll
What's
fix that. We'll fix that in post.
Yeah, we'll fix that in post. Add more lightning.
Yeah.
Just cover him with
Cover
it.
up his legs.
Don't show his arms. They're terrible.
Especially when he races Superman. Right?
Oh, man, it's
oh
like-
man, that makes me so angry. Because I'm like, not even Superman's not even running.
Yeah.
Because he does in the comics when they have their Flash Superman races.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
They
That
run.
was. That was.
That makes me want to punch.
Okay, let's not talk about that.
Okay,
Let's talk
sorry.
about the good
It's a
things.
beautiful
We're going
movie and I
back to
like it
the-
a lot. Leave it alone.
See what you did, Sammy J?
You hurt my feelings. But yeah, Jackson
you-
killed it. Loved him.
You know, the Captain Marvel movie actually has brought people into the store looking for, backstory on Captain Marvel, which is pretty cool,
Yep.
actually.
It's awesome.
Before the film and after?
Yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah. So, and that doesn't happen very often, well, at our store,
Yeah.
But that, for the longest time, the last movie that brought anybody in was Ghost Rider.
Really?
Yeah, for the longest time.
What?
Yeah.
That's just a random one too.
Yeah, and you would think, well, Walking Dead was, that's TV,
Sure.
but... And then
Ghost
we got a lot of people because of the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
No, I bet.
Spider-Verse.
Man.
It's like, we're still selling Spider-Verse
Hands
stuff
down.
like crazy.
Hands down. Me and Miles saw that movie together,
That's one
and
of my-
I looked at him as soon as the credits rolled and it was over. I looked over at him and I was like, this is going to sound insane. And a lot of people would probably disagree with me. But that was the greatest superhero movie I've ever watched in my entire life.
It's
And
right up there.
I
for
will,
me.
Yeah,
I'll
it's up
defend
there.
that till the day I die.
It's
That was,
it has every perfect element of
Yes.
just it's feel good. It's
Yeah.
very emotional. It's funny.
the story is strong
Animations,
as
yeah.
hell.
Music's awesome.
Yeah, soundtrack's great.
Character acting's
And I'm
Yeah.
glad it won the Oscar.
It
yeah,
did, and I was
and the Golden Globe
yeah.
Yeah.
won both.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
That's
Yeah.
just
That's cool.
awesome. It's amazing.
I mean, I know for the longest time everybody's like, there'll never be a superhero film to win an Oscar.
well, guess what?
That's all that's coming out anymore is
Yeah.
a superhero film.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they have nothing but that to choose from
Well,
anymore.
when that crap was being said, superhero movies weren't a genre yet. Now it's a genre.
Yeah.
You know, like now it's a staple.
Comic
Yeah.
book movies.
Yeah,
I mean-
it's a staple.
movies, yeah.
It's, excuse me, FDR.
We're boring Miles.
Yeah. Now, Black Panther being chosen for Best Picture is very questionable to me. I mean, if you're going to choose, I know it's a political move, but if you're going to choose one, choose Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty awesome.
Well, I think, Infinity War, I mean, they had to have two directors. Think about it. The Russo
Yeah,
brothers.
God.
And them juggling all of those little threads through that was amazing to me.
Yeah. No, it's a phenomenal film.
I still think Winter Soldier is their best one, though. That's my opinion.
Winter Soldier, it's just so great.
But
Is that because you are a Cap fan, or is it?
I don't know. I think I liked that way it was the storytelling
Yeah,
was
it's
going on. In
it's
that.
more of a.
It was more
What's the term?
intimate.
Well, yeah, sure, that's it. I don't know. It's more of a the type of movie. It's not. It doesn't even feel like a superhero movie.
No, it's more of a spy movie.
Yeah, it is.
Like, but you know what? And I'm not a big fan of Civil War
Really,
because I think of it as like Avengers
It is.
2.5.
it is.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
really is.
It was not a Captain America.
No,
movie.
it
No,
wasn't.
I don't even
It's
know
like
why.
here's Black Panther
And Spider-Man
and Spider-Man
and
we're
Ant Man
gonna-
is now Giant Man.
Yeah, we're
Like
gonna
I was
fight.
like, whoa, you guys just threw a lot at us.
Yeah,
in
it
this
was
movie.
it was all there to introduce that and Baron Zemo,
Yeah,
which I think we'll see again
yeah.
because he's not dead.
No,
Please, I love
So
Baron Zemo.
going off the
Yeah.
idea of
Captain Marvel.
like best Marvel movie,
okay.
the numbers show seventh highest grossing.
yeah,
You know, I think one of the things that really brought in some probably first time viewers of the Marvel Universe is the fact that that movie came out on International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Great
smart.
move.
It
Great
is a
move.
very smart move. Because the whole women empowerment movement, all of that.
And that movie's strong.
Oh, it's very, very strong.
Even
And
you
I
know,
loved, and I love it. Not that I'm knocking the whole
No,
movement,
no.
but nowadays it's kind of like slapped in your face. And I thought they did a marvelous job.
Pun intended.
nice.
Marvelous job of not slapping you in the face with
Yeah.
it.
No.
There was maybe one line in there about her and her friend going up and
Yeah.
up to fly, and that was it.
They weren't
just
throat
let it
punching
speak for
you
itself,
with
and
an
that
agenda.
honestly is what just needs to happen.
Yeah, I agree. The whole sequence of her seeing her as a kid and
Yes,
going
And
through
standing
all-
back up.
Getting back up.
Oh, dude,
man, that was
so good.
It was so well done.
It
dude.
was. I mean, we are three grown ass men,
Yeah.
sitting here talking about this, and I mean, that's how strong that whole moment was in that film, that whole movie. It's like I felt it. It's like, guys can feel that too. We can support that movement.
It comes
and
down to
everything. It's
just
damn.
being human.
It was great.
Yeah.
No, it was just great. It was
We're all
great.
human. We
Yeah.
all go through things,
Yeah.
and we should just be there for each other.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It was so many good visuals throughout that entire thing, and
Welcome back, Damien.
yeah, Damien's back in the house, the cat.
You got done terrorizing the dogs.
But Yeah.
And they had all that controversy of Brie Larson saying stuff before the movie, and I heard many ignorant things being said.
of course.
Like, 'cause they're like, oh, so you didn't read the whole thing. She was basically saying she wanted more variety of people interviewing for the movies.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you come down to, like, you see these moments where I think it was for Age of Ultron, when they were asking, what's her name? The Black Widow chick.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson, they asked her, what kind of underwear does she wear under the leather? And she goes, you didn't ask him that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, yeah. Why are you even asking that stupid
What is that
question?
even?
That's dumb.
Yeah.
That's very sexist.
Well, it's a just off-color question, comment at all. It's
It
like
doesn't pertain to anything.
anything.
No.
Anything.
No, I mean, I did hear that they asked, you and that stupid phone.
They asked Scott and his stupid phone.
No, they asked Spider-Man. I'm blanking on names too.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
They asked Tom Holland what he was wearing.
Did they? Mm-hmm. Well, I guess they learned their lesson.
Either that or he came forward and said it, but he
Well.
had to wear a thong,
Yeah.
obviously. But
It's just the whole,
I agree. I'm not trying to make light of it.
No.
That is a very
stupid.
it's so stupid. It has nothing to do with anything.
But, I mean, maybe at that point when she was getting interviewed, there wasn't a reporter that could talk to her that was not a white man, because that was her big thing, was like she just wanted to be interviewed by someone besides just all white men.
Yeah.
And I got no problem with that, because I think you would get much more variety in the interview.
Which I find strange in the first place. Why was it nothing but men interviewing?
Yeah,
him?
that's
Yeah.
weird. You think that would have been even more, we're like, okay, we're going to send all our female.
But usually when I see interviews like that, it's nothing but women.
Yeah. What is that all about?
It was. I don't know. That's
That's
weird.
strange.
It is
That
strange.
is very strange to me.
Maybe she's had previous problems with that. I don't know. I will say that I haven't read everything either.
Yeah.
But I know that there's a lot of people that are like automatic, I ain't going to go see that movie,
Oh,
because
yeah,
she
of
was
course.
being all mean about men.
She butthurt over the white man.
about the man.
Man.
And I'm like, well,
Then don't go see the movie.
don't go see the movie. You're just being stupid.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
spend
go
my
see
money
it
and
twice.
take your seat.
I'll go
Thanks.
see it for you, and then I'll go see it for me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would definitely.
I will see it a few times.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
would-
that movie is worth watching
Again
a
and
few
again.
times.
I'm ready for another one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I can't wait to see her in Avengers.
Yeah. Oh my God. I
know
can't
she-
even,
yeah.
I don't even know what's gonna happen. Knowing how strong she is and how much power she has, she literally is all the Avengers in one person.
She's gonna.
Like,
I
that's
think.
insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I think she's gonna go forward. She's gonna be the leader.
Oh, absolutely.
She's gonna be Captain
Well,
America.
Yeah. Well,
He's probably going out of the picture
Yeah,
anyways.
I know, but still.
In that movie, I think I think there's going to be a power trip. Cap's probably going to be trying to do the whole thing. You know, Tony might be a little in limbo.
Yeah.
You know, he might be a little. Let's see what she can do.
well, Tony is in limbo. Tony's stuck in space.
Tony's gonna
dying.
hit on her.
Tony's
I
dying
forgot
in
about
space.
that. Yeah, that's right. Tony's going to hit on her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
probably.
hope so.
That would be funny.
And then Pepper shows up.
What's up, Pepper?
But she did say she wasn't going to do any more Marvel movies.
True,
Pepper.
but I really hope that they at
Really?
least get her
Yeah.
through Endgame.
This is it,
Yeah, okay.
For
At
her.
least that's okay with me.
as far as I know. I know that she said she was done. She said wearing tight clothes was not good for her anymore, or something weird like that.
Okay.
It's not.
That's her
good.
decision.
Or she just didn't want to do it anymore.
Well, as long as it's after Endgame, because this is literally the end of this era for
Yeah.
these films, like, and it's the beginning of the new.
We're getting ready to see a bunch of new characters.
Absolutely.
That's what's going to happen.
So,
I'm fine with that.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's time.
This is the kickoff of the next generation. That's what this is.
This is their test.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think they're passing.
we've got what, one more Marvel movie this year after this,
Who?
which is
After
like,
Endgame, it's a Spider-Man movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
And then we've got a long year wait for what? What's
Well, we
next?
know Guardians 3 is in production now.
no, it's not.
Or, well, the script's done. They're
Yeah,
using
but
his
they're
script.
Not, they're not film. That's not supposed to come out till like 22 or something like that.
I did
now.
not know that. I knew that the script was finished because they were going to actually
Use
use
James Gunn's
James
script.
Gunn's script now.
I know that
You
they
fired the man that wrote the movie you're still going to use. Wow. Way to go.
they paid him for that.
I know, but still. That's just stupid.
They said in August they're going to start filming the Eternals.
Oh. See, I don't know anything about that
See,
either.
There you go.
I don't even know who they are.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's not the Inhumans at least.
No. That didn't go over well at all.
The Eternals are similar to
I
like
think-
the new gods. in
I
the
think we'll
DC
probably
universe.
transition into another like spell of rough movies
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah. Them
because
trying.
we've had a couple of those like within the past year that just were flops.
Yeah.
I think that they were trying to test out, but I think they also know that if they're going to have some filler, it needs to be
yeah.
rock solid.
I mean, the Ant-Man movies are fun, and they are good filler movies. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
won't
the
say
last
that
one was-
they're
it
not
was
some
fun.
blockbuster hit, and they know it.
Hey, it
Yeah.
was Evangeline Lilly in it more,
Yeah.
which is fine with me.
Yeah, that's not. And Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
He is so
I mean, more Paul Rudd
funny,
is
dude.
never a bad thing.
He
No.
is so good as Ant-Man. He is. You know how everybody's like, oh yeah, you know, oh my gosh, Iron Man,
RDJ.
huh?
RDJ.
Yeah. Everybody's like, he was born for that role. Born for that role.
We're
I'm like,
on top of it tonight. We're
Huh?
just blanking on people's names
"Wow,
left
I'm
and
just
right.
tired. But
Yeah.
that's how I feel about Paul Rudd. He is Ant-Man. Like, there's nobody else that could have done it. Now that I've seen him, I'm like, I really enjoy him. Really enjoy him.
Do you really enjoy
I really enjoy him. Really enjoy him.
You
I really enjoy. I'm gonna get close to
Paul
this mic to tell you
Rudd.
how much I enjoy him.
Well, I think the consensus is that
We like
Captain
him.
Marvel was.
Go see it. Go spend
awesome.
your money.
I mean, there's so much going on, and there's so many different layers to it that you can't absorb it all.
Yeah.
You know, they jam packed so much in there, but it's a great introduction story
Yeah.
to someone a lot of people didn't know anything about.
You know, can I say something too? That
Yeah.
they didn't kill anybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So there's a lot of characters they can continue to use.
Yeah, and
Talos was a really good character, the Skrull, the main Skrull.
Yeah.
Great character. Funny.
Gosh, he was so funny.
Yeah, it just worked.
That
And
whole thing is like, so how do you shift change into stuff? He's like, it takes a lot of practice. Some might say talent.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's
I
clever.
loved seeing him becoming a good guy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's
Well, he's
so
been a
far
soldier
his
his whole
career has
dang
been
life.
built around being the villain.
Yeah.
And they took advantage of that in this movie, and you're like, oh well, he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
And then
you're
he
like-
becomes the good guy, and you like fall in love with him.
Yeah.
You know, in a way, he's a tragic villain
Very.
until it's like they meet him in the middle ground and have understanding.
Yeah.
You know,
They didn't really have a crappy bad guy in this movie.
No, I was
It
about
didn't
all.
suffer from Marvel bad guy syndrome.
Nah, I was about this one. It was
Yeah.
solid through and through.
Yeah.
Like, I know we haven't really talked about Jude Law much in this one, but dang, Jude Law was great because,
Yeah.
like, in the beginning for like, God, the first full half of the movie, you really think, you know, this is her friend. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, you really believe it.
Well, he trained her.
Exactly. But he also knew what was inside of her, which was the Tesseract, which is an Infinity Stone, which is mind-blowing to me. Whenever I saw what it was, I was like, oh my God. I was like, she is it, basically? I mean, she absorbed no, not the Tesseract. She absorbed the energy from the thing.
From the core
yeah,
of-
But the cat ate the Tesseract.
God,
And now I'm like, okay, how did it get into the hands of? How did it get out of their hands? Because like Samuel L. Jackson and them have it.
yeah, because the last
In the
time we saw
90s
the
anyway.
Tesseract, that Tesseract
Yeah,
was from Captain America,
First Avenger.
First Avenger.
Yeah,
Because it comes,
Red Skull had it.
Red Skull had it.
How the heck did he get it?
Wait.
But
Wait.
that's World War II.
Yeah, but then they got the Tesseract when they found Captain America
Yeah.
in that ship underwater.
Yes.
And then, so SHIELD had it in that.
So
They-
how did the Doctor get it?
because she was a part of Shield.
I guess is that true?
Was she not? Because they
Well, it was the Air Force had it. Well, she's in the Air Force.
right,
with
but
them.
they were
She was working for SHIELD, wasn't she?
yeah, because they tried to cover up her case.
That's right.
They went to Shield to find out.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
she must have stole it from them because she probably knew what it was, and was like, "Y'all, this is not good in your hands."
Yeah.
Probably.
We
I'll
probably
be interested
need
to see
look
that be
up.
explained a little bit.
Yeah,
better.
we probably need to look that up now.
Yeah. That's a little bit of a confusing part.
Yeah, because they get the Tesseract back in. But wait,
Plot hole.
Yeah, we got to figure that.
Yeah,
Tesseract
we
We'll have to
bring
dig
that
into
one
that
up.
one. If anybody
bring
else
that up
knows, let us
later.
know because
We'll figure
that
it
one's
out.
that's a mystery to me.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
All right, fellas. I think we'll put that one to bed
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah, and I
Along
might go
with
to
myself, I think.
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next.
bed.
Yeah.
You guys want to go to bed now?
I'm gonna tuck you in, Scott.
You guys have fun.
Okay.
I think Justin would be a nice cuddle.
I'm pretty gentle.
Well,
I'm tender,
I'm
I'm
not even.
tender.
I'm just thinking you'd be nice to cuddle with.
Thanks, man. It's probably because I'm like the size of an actual teddy bear. So that
You
probably
are,
helps.
yeah, and I'm the size of a bear. A somewhat hairless bear.
Yeah.
I would love to see you wrestle a bear.
You want me to wrestle a bear?
Yeah.
I think I could find a guy.
All right, we're taking a poll. If you think that Scott should wrestle a bear, leave a comment.
Well,
I
I can
don't
text my Ukrainian friend and see if we can get that hooked up.
You know somebody with a bear?
Probably.
Or just contact one of those Instagram photographers that
Could
takes
be.
pictures with models and bears.
Models and bears.
Yeah.
What do you follow on Instagram?
No, I just see I follow a bunch of photographers and
bears.
and bears.
Bears and models. Bears and models
Hashtag
magazine.
bears and models.
Models and bears.
Well.
That was fun.
That was good.